Hey guys, welcome back. This is Naila from Monday Books. Today we are going to talk about Find Her by Lisa Gardner. Before we go into the review, I want to talk specifically about the author. Now, a lot of authors that I've read, they tend to have a signature plot line. So it's just the characters, the circumstances, and the setting that keeps changing. The main underlying plot, it remains the same. Now, I've noticed this with a lot of acclaimed authors too. So what happens is, after reading 4 to 5 of their books, I start predicting how the book will progress. And so, even though I would have loved the books initially, it kind of becomes a repetition, and then I just lose the thrill of reading a new book. Now, the reason I'm saying all of this is because Lisa Gardner has managed to surprise me each time. Now, this is my 4th book of hers, and I'm yet to see any kind of pattern. She's truly full of surprises. A little bit about the book. The book is Find Her. The book is about Flora Day. She is kidnapped and held captive for 472 days. She is held most of this time inside a coffin-sized box. Once after she is rescued, she tries to get back to normal life, though there's nothing more normal about life. Now 5 years down the lane, the Boston PD detective D.D. Warren is called to a crime scene where the perpetrator is killed by the victim. Now the victim turns out to be Flora Day, and this is how they both meet. During these years, Flora has kind of become a vigilante, trying to find other missing girls. And Didi starts suspecting about what Flora does. But then the very next day, Flora disappears without any trace. Gardner's dedication to the book reads, "For survivors everywhere." Now that's a very powerful line. The book had me in its grip right from the very first chapter. The narrative takes us through 2 different timelines. One is when Flora was kidnapped, and she narrates her experience. And the second is where Didi is trying to find Flora when she is kidnapped for the second time. The details of what Flora went through during her 472 days of captivity is what stands out in this book. Gardner has vividly portrayed Flora's ordeal, and it was so real to me and emotionally draining at times. I was sitting on my couch reading the book, and I could feel the claustrophobia of being locked inside a coffin-sized box. It was that real to me. The other highlight of the book was how Flora's relationship with her kidnapper, Jacob, changes. The change is so gradual and subtle that we don't realize it until Flora starts getting jealous of Jacob liking other girls. It's a truly commendable writing from Lisa Gardner. The trauma of being held captive for 472 days does not end when Flora is rescued, especially survivor's guilt. Flora is filled with it, and Gardner has done such a beautiful job of portraying this in the book that I could literally identify with all that Flora was going through and all of her feelings, especially the survivor's guilt. This book was an emotional roller coaster ride for me. I just could not stop turning the pages. And I would definitely want to read more of Lisa Gardner books. Now again, this book is part of a series of D.D. Warren series, but it can definitely be read as a standalone book. This book was definitely a 5-star for me. So if you have not read a Gardner book till now, I suggest you to change that right now. If you love thrillers, you are going to love her books. Even if you don't love thrillers, I'm sure you will have a great time reading her book. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you have read any of Lisa Gardner books and how you like them. And of course, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. You can also find me on Instagram, on Twitter, and a more detailed review of the book is available on my blog. All of the links are there below in the description. So until we meet the next time, bye guys.